Howdy everyone, this is your buddy BP, and I'm actually playing Elite Dangerous. Now, before I begin, I should probably mention that I am not playing the new one, which is Elite Dangerous Horizons. This is actually the first one. It was on sale over Steam for like 15 bucks, which is half what it normally is. And I've always wanted to play this game. I've really like space exploration sim games, and I've wanted to try this one for a while, but I didn't have a PC that was really fit to play it. But I do now, and of course it was on sale for a good price. Now I believe if you buy it, you can also buy Horizons for like 25% off, which is like $15 off. So yeah, I might actually get Horizons later because it has new features like being able to land on planets and stuff. But I don't want to talk too long. I want to go ahead and get started because there's something really cool I want to show you. It'll give you an impression of why I like this game so much. Let's go ahead and launch. Now, it actually took me a while to get a hang of how to pilot the ship in and out of stations, how to like dock it and stuff. The first time I tried it on the tutorial, I got myself blown up because for some foolish reason. Oh, hold on, take care of the landing gear. That's the thing you got to worry about in this game. Is like your landing gear. But first time I tried it in the tutorial, for some reason I accidentally deployed my weapons. I'm not sure how I managed to do that. And I was just getting ready to finally land the ship, and I pulled the trigger by accident because I'm using an Xbox controller like a total scrub. And by doing this, every single laser like turned on me and killed me in like a second and a half. It was pretty sad. But yeah, I'm going ahead and leaving now, and you'll notice this big, beautiful Earth-like planet near where I'm at. I can kind of mouse look over here. I know that there's VR support for, oh, yeah, you can't linger around too long. They'll get all mad at you and stuff if you linger around too long. But yeah, there's, I do know that there's VR support for this game. Ooh, yeah, of course you can bring up your other menus in the game by just looking at them. But I do not have an Oculus Rift. It's currently only available as a development kit. I believe the commercial versions should be out sometime this year, but I'm sure they'll be really expensive. Oh, I'm being scanned. No problem, I don't have anything illegal. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be like $300, and I'll probably have to upgrade my PC some more in order to be able to use it effectively. And I'm sure it'll scare the hell out of me, even just watching it on my monitor. When you're near very large things like planets and stars, it can really freak you out. So if you're the kind of person you get a little frightened around things that are massive, then this game might be a little scary. But it's very rewarding. One of the reasons I played it because I just like the idea of space exploration, just being able to go around and look at stuff. And speaking of which, you really got to see this. This is crazy. This is the galaxy map. Give you a sense of just how large this game is. Now, what you're looking at is all the different stars here near me. These are all systems I can travel to. Some of them have planets. Most of them have planets. Some of them do not. But some of them are single star systems. Some have multiple stars. I've seen one with like 5 stars. You know, it's pretty crazy. And but this is just one section of the galaxy map. So let me pull back, see if I can show you. You get a little bigger, a little bigger. Yeah. Yeah. It's getting a little spooky now, isn't it? Oh, and you see Sol is over here. That's where we are. You and I. You know, pale blue dot and all that. Carl Sagan, all that good stuff. But yeah, and there it is. There's Sol. Let's go ahead and see if we can zoom in a little bit. And of course, you can look at all the you can get details from the star systems. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you gotta buy them. Sometimes there's nothing. See, there's Earth and all the different stations and everything. Jupiter, Saturn, all that niceness. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And but that's just let me go ahead and pull out some more. I kind of paused there for a moment just to show you Sol, but yeah, I can pull out more and more and more. And there is literally an entire galaxy in the game. Yeah, it's literally the entire Milky Way, and a lot of it, if not most of it, is all accurate. A lot of these are based on real stars and real nebula that exist, real phenomena. There's black holes and pulsars where they should be, and I can go all the way over here to the far end, to the far reaches of the galaxy. And I guess I would have to get a little closer. Yep, look at that. Still more stars. Yeah, see, nothing available because it's all the way over here, because not all of these star systems are inhabited. There's only human beings on a few of it. But yeah, as you imagine, the game universe, or rather the game galaxy, is pretty damn huge. But there's a little bit more out here that I want to show you. In fact, there's something really close. You might notice as I pull out a little bit more, there might be this little faint line cutting through the equator of this planet. That's not a glitch. I want to show you something, and in order to do this, I need to go into Super Cruise, which is this sort of faster than light travel the game has. It allows you to travel between worlds within a star system. So let's go ahead and activate it. All right, here we go.
Ready to engage.
Throttle up. Let's do this.
2, 1, engage.
Now watch how fast we go. Yeah, now we're cruising. And yeah, as we go past here, you'll notice, oh my goodness, it's a ring. There's like a whole ring world here. In fact, I believe if I get really close to these rings, I'm going to try to be a little careful here, if at all possible. I'm a little bit of a chicken, so I'm going to slow down a little bit here. And I'm stuck in look. Yeah, like I said, I'm using the Xbox controller. Kind of a wussy thing to do. I know I have actually like an actual joystick and all that. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah. Oh, I went in a little too fast. I've never done that before. But yeah, you see, I can actually go here and look at this. I can actually go into the rings, and there's all these like little asteroids and stuff. You can even mine them. You can get like a mining ship with all sorts of good stuff. You get in there real close. You can get minerals. And it's not just ring worlds, there's like asteroid belts, and oh my goodness, there's so much. Isn't that amazing you can do that? In fact, let's go ahead and turn around and see if we can get a look at that planet. Oh, see, there's another planet out there with rings. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. If you're not into space exploration, or really space in general, yeah. Oh, look at that, that's so cool. We're looking at it ring on. Oh, so gorgeous. But yeah, it was just this little space station stuck between the rings and the planet. What a cool place. The reason I found this, the way I found this rather, is from a fella called ObsidianAnt. He's got his own YouTube channel. I think I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description, but he has this little series he calls Best Damn Places in the Galaxy, where he shows off really cool stuff, which is the reason why I play this, of course. I'm looking for cool stuff just to gawk at and have a good time. Ooh, there's something traveling over there. Not sure what it is. But yeah, and he showed off this place and a whole bunch of other neat little space stations in the galaxy. And I was like, ooh, I want to travel to there. One of them, I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think it's like Robigo Station. I was like, oh, I want to go to that one first because it looks really cool. And I plugged it into that galaxy map, and it said it was something like 475 light years away, which is a long travel in this game. But there's another interesting space station I want to show y'all. And see, there it is. In order to do that, we need to get to warp speed, which means we need to get back into Super Cruise. And then we can warp there. And in order to do this, we just got to make sure we align. You'll see that little sort of compass kind of to the top left center of the center of my HUD panel there. I just use that to line it up. And I go up here, and I do enable frame shift to hyperspace. Hyperspace, that's what I was looking for. But yeah, we're going to have to throttle up for this too. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, the anticipation. This always freaks me out whenever I do this. Boom! Haha. And this isn't even the part that freaks me out. You're going to see the part that freaks me out. This part really friggin' scares me every single time. Doesn't matter what. Oh, here we go. Woo! Oh my goodness. if I was playing like Oculus Rift and I would see that like all the time, I would probably just like poop myself. Oh my goodness. Let's not get too close to the star. When you get close to the stars, you can fuel scoop, which will give you more fuel. But it's really dangerous because it can overheat your ship. And I had that happen to me once. I was, it wasn't even on a normal star. I was just, go ahead and frame shift one more time, because we are going for a little bit of a trip here. But yeah, I was on a brown dwarf. I just warped in. I was like, oh, it's this purple-looking gas giant. It's a brown dwarf. I can't even fuel scoop it. And yet somehow I overheated my drive, pulling out from there. I guess it was, I just used my green shift. It does, it will overheat if you use your systems too much. But yeah, oh my goodness. So spooky. It's too spooky for me. Yeah, see, there it is. That's a brown dwarf right there. It's not even like a true star. It's like a failed star. It's like a gas giant that wants to be a star. But, yep. And now I use my little compass again to sort of target it when it's hollow like that. That means it's behind me, but I want to pull out because traveling so fast near these big old stars and everything is kind of spooky. It's a little scary. But yeah, this is a brown dwarf system. I don't even think... I'm going to slow down a little bit. There we go. Take a look at our map here. See if they even have any planets here. No. There's a... there's an asteroid belt. I guess there's that. But we're not here to mine. We're here to explore new places.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, there's like distress signals and everything, but I haven't tried messing with them. I just really want to explore. I'm doing solo play. You can play this game with other people if you want, but this is the original Elite Dangerous, and I'm pretty sure everyone's moved over to Horizons by this point. So, and besides, I'd rather play solo. The thing I like about these sort of space sim games is that they're normally very, what I would like to call, ooh, that's a pretty looking one. But yeah, what I'm saying is that they're passive games. By that meaning, they don't require like 100% of your attention all of the time or anything like that. You know, it could be just like a lazy Saturday and you're like, oh, I want to watch a really fun, goofy movie that's not too involved, and I want to play a video game at the same time, but I don't want to play something that's too involved either. So how do I compromise? And you're like, okay, I could play something like this, something that doesn't require too much of my attention at any given moment, and I could pop in like Tropic Thunder, something really fun to watch, and I could just do both at the same time. It's, you know, a pretty great way to just sort of relax on like a lazy Saturday or lazy Sunday. And another brown dwarf. Look at that. That's interesting. Not what we're looking for. Sure hope we find some stations around here, because I do have to use a little bit of fuel in order to do this, and you do have to occasionally recharge. Like I said, you can refuel by just going near stars and scooping up fuel. A little risky, but it's a good way to not have to bother with having to dock all the time. And another brown dwarf. That's what I was thinking we were going to run into. I was noticing it was like just barely over 1 light year away, but I couldn't really see it in the distance. So I was like, it must be really dark if it's that close and there's like no brightness. I was like, yep, another brown dwarf. Woo! That's a real star. Whee! Oh my goodness. Oh Lord.
Fuel scooping.
I'd like to try this game out with Oculus Rift, but that just looks terrifying. Well, let's see if we can find a station at this next one. I'm not going to try and pronounce that, but it's close, and it's bright, so it must be a legit star. Make it so. Make it so. Boom! Oh, Lord. It's oddly satisfying to do that. It's like you got a 2001 Space Odyssey moment every little time you do it. Ooh, lordy. Ooh, so scary. Yeah, I think we'll find something nice in here.
Fuel skipping.
I'll get a little bit of fuel. Not that it's going to matter. I'll probably refuel at a station somewhere here. Go ahead and take a break. Because if you blow up and die, you go back to the last station you were at, I believe. And I've traveled a little bit of a way. I don't want to accidentally lose progress by getting myself blown up. So let's go ahead and look for a station in this system. Alright, it looks like there's a couple here. Scalzi Vision. And that. I'm not pronouncing that either. Oh, and there's this one here. Somerset Station. Why the hell not? Notice the little thing in the bottom left corner of my screen? Yeah, that's what I use to guide myself to the stations so I can safely drive myself out of Super Cruise. I usually just align my speed with that little blue indicator on there. That'll usually allow the autopilot to get me there in a safe speed at a safe distance so I can pull out of Super Cruise. I'll show you how to do it. Basically, when I get close enough to the station, the ship will automatically start reducing speed, and it'll give me like little indicators on the side to hit those blue tabs so I can safely get out of Super Cruise. It'll indicate to you on the HUD as well. So it's actually not too hard to figure out. I mean, I was able to figure it out, so if I can do it, then maybe there's hope. Alright, I believe this is like a gas giant type world here. Yeah, approaching it's a little scary. I mean, your ship will reduce speed naturally, but it's still a little spooky. It's a little scary. Makes me a little nervous. But yeah, that little tab has appeared on that thing for distance, and soon it'll appear for speed when I start getting a little closer to it. Yep, it's a gas giant. Looks kind of like Jupiter, actually. At least it does from here. But yeah, getting a little closer, reducing speed on its own. Very good. There's another ship. Ooh, there's two more, actually. You'll see other ships. Some of them are NPC, some of them are other players if you choose to play online in a server. I know I can get away with going a little faster than this, but like I said, I'm kind of chicken. I don't want to get too close to that big-ass planet, though that's exactly what I'm going to wind up doing at the end of this destination. So I have to conquer my fear, but I want to get to a station where I can save first in case I do get myself killed. And almost. Boom, safe disengage. I just tap the Y button. And boom! Hell yeah. Alright, now all we gotta do is just get a little close to it. About 7.5 kilometers, and we'll be able to request docking permissions. Just go here, target panel, go over to contacts, Somerset Station, request docking.
Docking request
Boom.
granted.
Pad 31. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a little close to it. Docking can be a little tricky sometimes, especially for these stations that have these little small slots you gotta go through. I swear, I actually went through one once, and the thing about them is that the traffic is always, well, not always, but often rather high. And I had an NPC smack right into me when I was trying to dock into one. It sent me flying. Thankfully, it didn't kill me, but it scared the living hell out of me when it happened. And I was pissed. I was about to like, buddy, you better stop your ship. I want your insurance information. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but the ship I'm using is an adder. Doesn't have too many special little fittings to it, but I do have some. But yeah. I might get somewhat more like a hauler later, do some mining. But yeah, now, okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and look for our pad. That's 30, oh, 31 is right there. It drives me nuts when they're a little close like that. Let me go ahead, just lower a little bit. Lower. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Awesome, I'm a pro. What can I say? I'm pretty good. But yeah, my first real experience with space sim games was X3. I don't know if you've ever heard of X3. If you're into space sim games, you probably have. For a while, it was the only major space sim game on the market, and it had a few spin-offs, which were okay. I mean, the localization for it wasn't all that hot, but it was a pretty, fairly fun space sim. But then they came out with a sequel. I think it was X Rebirth, and it was very poorly received. I mean, the game looked nice, I haven't played it myself. It certainly looked nice, but from what I understand, gameplay-wise, it was just full of bugs, and it was just unfun and unplayable. So, yeah. For a while, I was thinking, wow, what, am I just stuck with X3 forever? Is that all I'm gonna be able to play? But nope, there's been a resurgence of space sim games. We're starting to see this. We're starting to see things like Star Citizen. I don't know if it'll ever come out. I haven't been following it very closely. We've been seeing things like No Man's Sky. I've really been liking this a lot. This has been very satisfying right here. I've been enjoying. I've only been playing this for a few days right now, so I'm still trying to get the hang of it. And I'm thinking maybe I will get Horizons a little later down the line. So, but yep, we're so close to our destination. I don't want to spend too much time here. Let's go ahead and launch. I want to make it to that big-ass, beautiful station. And we have liftoff. Oh, that's right. I still have my look on it. And landing gear. Okay. That's a thing that's like you gotta worry about in this game. It's like your landing gear. Oh, that's a big ship. Let's go ahead and see if we can avoid it. Watch out, buddy. Watch out. Oh, you dick. You dick. Oh my god. What the shit? See, this is why I do not like these. Oh my god, just get me out of here. Thankfully, my shield took care of it, but oh my god. These assholes fly like drunken Walmart heiresses. Well, at least the view is nice. And I believe everything is kind of like on a set clock too, so they all have orbits and rotations, like there's sunrises and sunsets. So if you look at them at the right angle, you can see the like sunrise over them if you're from a station that's orbiting. But that's pretty nice, but I don't want to stay here too much longer. There's a... Oh my god, again with this shit. I am out of here. I am so out of here. Sunday drivers. Alright, there we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Whee! Big ol' scary pretty stars. Boom. Oh man, when you see like the little flares popping off on the star's surface. Oh, that's so gorgeous. It's scary, but it's gorgeous and magnificent. There we are, Firdaus, just over 10 light years away. Oh, wants me to slow down? Slow down for what? I'm too close to the end of my journey. I ain't got time to slow down. Whee! And we are here. Or at least in the star system we need to be at. There we are. That's the world we're looking for. Looks like it's a bit of a ride out there. Now, because this thing orbits so damn close to its star, I'm probably going to try and see if I can approach it from like its north pole or its south pole. I think maybe I'll be a little bit more comfortable seeing it there. Yeah, some of these stations are really far away. I warped into a world once where they had a, or no, not a world, but a system, where they had a station that was like 0.14 light years away. It would have taken me like 45 minutes or something for me to get there. I was like, are you serious? Hell no, I ain't doing that. Yeah, the enormity of the game is just humbling. I mean, like I said, you could spend the rest of your life playing this game, and you probably would still be finding stuff new. You wouldn't be able to discover everything in the game. It's just so massive, and it's designed to be as close an interpretation of our actual galaxy as it can. And it's just so chilling and humbling and frightening and intimidating and awe-inspiring. It's just, wow. I don't know if other people feel the same way about this sort of thing as I do. I remember when I was a kid, my first real experience with learning about space was watching stuff like Carl Sagan's Cosmos. And that was just one of those things that just really changed my mindset about how I saw the universe and things around me. It really did just sort of blow my young little mind. I even have Carl Sagan's Cosmos on a DVD somewhere. I got like a big pack of it lying around. I just loved it so much. When I got my first job, which was me working at a movie theater, one of the first luxuries I ever bought was that Carl Sagan's Cosmos on DVD. I wanted it so much. I bought it from a Media Play, actually, if any of you remember those. Media Play was kind of like proto Best Buy. It was like a Best Buy kind of store. Bought some interesting things there. When I was in high school, I was like into anime, and I would buy anime on like VHS tapes there for like obscene prices. Or I would go there and I would buy stuff. I bought a Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo there. It was like 70-something bucks. It was a lot of freaking money. But it was so worth it. And I got that back when I was in like high school. I spent like weeks saving up my money just so I can get it. Alright, we're approaching this planet. We're approaching this station. This is going to be a little scary. So I might want to slow down just a touch. Oh, it does say it's on the other freaking side. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see if we can go ahead and make a pass around to the other side of it. Looks like it's on the dark side, actually. That thing is orbiting so friggin' close to that planet. It is so terrifying. But I got it aligned now. Wow. That is such a low freaking orbit. That is so scary. I might sound like a wuss, but there's just things that like freak people out, and the enormity of planets like that. I mean, it freaks me out too. All right, I think I got a good alignment now. Oh man, this takes people who are pretty skilled at this in order to play this. I wonder if I'll be able to. Oh my God! And it blotted out the star. Oh, that's so spooky. My cabin got all dark and everything. Oh lordy, yes. Wonder if we'll be able to see like a sunrise on the other side. That would be like the illest shit ever if I could see a sunrise from this station. That would be just like the ultimate reward. I'm so close. I'm so close. Come on. Come on. Safe disengage. Woo! Made it. God bless. Let's see where the see if we can find where the entrance is. Oh, look at that. You can just see like the light from the star, like just around the edge of the planet. So spooky, but so beautiful. So beautiful and magnificent. And of course, there's another one with these friggin' slots that drive me nuts. See if we can do this without nearly getting killed like I did last time. Almost. Boosh. Get a little lower. Alright, throttle forward some. And it should take it automatically. There we go. Alright, we made it here. Man, I really wish you could have seen that thing on sunrise, or when the sun was facing it, just so you can get a sense of just how close you are to that thing. It's so creepy. But maybe in the next video. I don't know if I'll do too many of these, though I know most of y'all are more interested in watching me play Destiny. And I do want to keep doing Destiny videos, but I want to do some different stuff every now and then. And I really wanted to play this, and it was on sale on Steam for real cheap. It's still on sale, actually. You can get it for like 15 bucks off of Steam. It's only good until the 4th, so you got to be a little quick on the draw if you want it. But if you do get it, you get $15 off the sequel, which is Horizons, which allow you to like land on planets and all that good stuff. Sounds very, very promising. But yeah, if you want to see me do more videos of Elite Dangerous, then let me know in the comments section. Also, if you have any suggestions on interesting places in the galaxy you want me to explore, because that's what I've really liked doing this for, is the exploration, just looking for neat places like this. So let me know if you play this game and you know of any cool places you want to see me visit. I really do want to check out all the cool stuff I can find. And of course, big shout out again to ObsidianAnt, who discovered all this stuff. I really had a fun time looking for this stuff and getting here. And I'm sure it's going to look cool as hell when I finally dock out of here later and the sun starts rising over it. It should be very rewarding. Oh, and don't forget to spank that like button if you enjoyed the video. Your support means a lot to me. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.